In the heart of the African wilderness, there exists a forest where the trees move when no one is watching, and their dance is not one of joy. Deep within the heart of Moringa Forest lies a secret, an ancient secret, hidden in the whispers of the wind and the rustling of leaves. This is a place where time bends, where the forest has lived for centuries, and where something darker thrives beneath the earth and in the trees. The trees in Moringa move when no one is looking. They sway, they bend, and they dance. Each step an ancient ritual, a song only the forest knows. But there's more. If you look closely, you'll see the trees aren't just dancing, they are waiting. A group of university students, eager for an adventure, had heard the tales of Moringa Forest, legends of sentient trees, rituals performed in silence, spirits bound within the very heart of the forest. But to them, these were nothing more than superstitions, myths. At least that's what Moringa thought. Moringa had heard these stories before, passed down from her grandmother, who warned her of the dangers lurking in the forest. But like most young people, Moringa dismissed them as nothing more than tales to scare children, until now. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the air grew heavy with a sense of dread. The trees seemed to loom closer, their branches twisting, stretching. It wasn't the wind, not the breeze. It was as if the trees were reaching out toward them. Moringa felt it first, a strange hum, a vibration in the ground. The trees were no longer just growing, they were moving, but not in a way that made sense. And then she heard it, a whisper, soft, so faint, it seemed to come from all around her. She turned, her gaze flicking back to the others, but no one else had heard it, no one had seen it, just the trees, swaying gently as though alive. It's nothing, she told herself, but deep down, she knew it wasn't nothing. And then the trail appeared, footprints, fresh on the ground. But they didn't lead out of the forest, they led deeper, toward the heart of the trees. Moringa's breath caught in her throat. Someone was here, or something. As they reached the clearing, the full horror of the forest revealed itself. The trees weren't moving aimlessly, they were performing a ritual. Their roots twisted in a dark dance, and strange glowing symbols appeared on their bark, written in a language no one could understand. And there in the center stood the spirit of the forest, a creature bound by ancient forces, trapped within the dance of the trees. As the ritual grew stronger, the air thickened, and the ground trembled beneath their feet. Moringa stepped forward, driven by a mixture of curiosity and fear. Before anyone could react, the trees reached out with their branches, binding Moringa in their grasp. The spirit's hollow voice filled her mind, and with it came a terrible realization. The trees were not protecting the spirit, they were keeping something worse at bay. As the last breath of the spirit faded into the mist, the trees stopped. The forest was silent once more, but Moringa knew the truth. The trees had been protecting her from a much greater evil, something that would now be unleashed. The last thing Moringa saw was the trees. They didn't move again, but their branches seemed to twitch, as if waiting for the next unsuspecting soul to wander into their grasp. Did you hear the trees move? What do you think the spirits wanted? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you want to uncover more terrifying folk tales, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more chilling stories from Whispers Beyond.